Wanted to with you. It has been a while since I've done live, and this is my first live on YouTube, so I'm super excited about that. So, if this is your first time joining me, my name is Letitia. I am a market research and offer creation coach for female coaches. I support them with leveraging market research so that they can improve their offer creation, they can increase their revenue, and they can maximize their earning potential. And I do this through done with you and done for you services. So, yesterday I posted a question, a poll on my LinkedIn, my in my Facebook group asking how um, coaches are using market research in their business, and most people replied that they use it only in relation to offer creation. And I thought today I would spend some time really walking through the benefits of market research in your coaching business, because it goes way beyond understanding your ideal client, and it goes way beyond using it for your offer creation. It's my belief that market research um, is one of the most important things that you can do in your business. You can't be effective in sales without it. You can't be effective in marketing without it. You can't be effective in communicating the value of your offer without it. And it's my mission to get more and more coaches leveraging market research so they can move away from throwing spaghetti at the wall, the guessing game in their coaching business, and really strategically position themselves for profitability. So I'm going to quickly walk through the benefits that I have seen for market research. And I want you to tell me, as you're watching this, how you are using market research in your business. So, the obvious one is getting a deeper understanding of your ideal client. You spend time doing market research, polling your audience, putting out surveys, having one to one interviews, and this allows you to get a deeper understanding of their problems, their fears, their hesitations, their desires, so that you can create offers for them. And that's perfect, right? If that's all we needed it for, I think most people would tick that box and say, yes, I've done the market research. I know my ideal client. And oftentimes, I think that the market research that is being done is really a checkbox exercise, especially if you're working with a coach. Most coaches will say, go ahead out and do your market research and come back, and then we can put something together in an offer. But beyond understanding your ideal client, I think it's important to use market research to also provide competitor insights, which will allow you to create a competitive advantage. One of the things that I see quite often is people just come in and they say, I'm in my own lane, I'm not paying attention to what's going on around me. And in actuality, that's what you should be doing. But if you want to be strategic in your business, I think it's important to do competitor analysis, to spend some time looking at what your competitors are doing. Because if you're in a market of 100,000 coaches and everybody's kind of doing the same thing, you will struggle with standing out. You will struggle with um, creating that competitive advantage for yourself. Understanding what your competitors are doing and what they're not doing is very important, because, again, this is about strategic positioning, right? It allows you to insert yourself in areas where other people aren't doing it. Like, for instance, I was a business coach for a very long time. And one of the things that I saw was this gap in understanding of how important market research was. I went out, I did some competitor analysis, and there aren't many people focused solely on market research. For coaches. And that gave me an opportunity to lean into my zone of genius, lean into the things that I do very well, because I'm very analytical, and provide solutions for my clients, for my ideal clients, for the marketplace that are not being provided. If you're not doing your competitor analysis, if you're not incorporating competitor insights into your business on a regular basis, you miss that opportunity in really carving out a space for yourself that no one else is is taking, right? And again, about strategic positioning. You want to be positioning yourself for profitability. And the best way to be profitable is to provide something that nobody else is providing when you see a need for it. Now, if people are not selling nice excavators, there's probably a reason for that. And that's why the competitor analysis coupled with your understanding of your ideal client is very important. You don't want to be creating offers and solutions that no one is looking for, because then you won't make a profit in your business, right? So the next step, the next benefit for market research in your coaching business is the ability to validate your offers. I speak to a lot of coaches day in and day out, and I always ask about the offer creation process. A lot of times they get inspired by something that someone says and they go out and make a solution, but they don't validate it. They don't validate that outside of that one person that they spoke to, there is actually a need for it in the market, which then hinders their ability to sell that solution beyond that one person that they spoke to. Spending time validating your offer is what is going to allow you to have the profitability that you want in your business. You want to make sure that the offers that you're creating are ones that people actually want, they actually need, they're actually looking for. And it's three part for a reason, right? People want things, but that doesn't mean that they're actually ready to buy things. People need things, but they may not necessarily want it. And people are looking for things. And if you understand where that overlaps, what they want, what they need, and what they're looking for, then you are in a position to be strategic with how you create offers, and how you promote them. So far, we talked about a deeper understanding of your ideal client, providing competitor insights that will allow you to create a competitive advantage for yourself, and then validating your offer. So, the next benefit that I want to talk about is uncovering business opportunities. One of the things that I do with my Done For You market research is provide my clients with opportunities that they probably hadn't considered, right? A lot of times we come into the market and we're very pigeonholed on the things that we want to accomplish and the things that we want to do in our business. And as a result, we don't see the opportunities that are laying right in front of us. We're so determined that this is what we're going to do. We're going to come in, we're going to do a one-to-one offer. We're going to do a 12-week program, and we overlook the fact that we have people in our audience right now who want a weekend retreat, or who want just a single session, a strategy session, which allows us to expand our offer suite. So market research gives you the opportunity to uncover those opportunities that you might have been previously blind to. And that is one of the things that I focus on with my clients, particularly in the Done For You area, because a lot of times I see people saying, this is my view of the market, this is my view of my audience, and there are so many other opportunities, right, that are in front of them that they are not seeing. So market research also aids your marketing efforts. It allows you to see how your ideal clients want to be interacted with, what they respond to, what they don't respond to as well. A lot of times I see, people thinking that they've got marketing issues, they've got sales issues, but the reality is they just don't know enough about their ideal clients in order to position themselves in a way that they are heard, right? When we start talking about our ideal clients' pain points and desires and fears at a deeper level, we can articulate the value of our offers very clearly. And when we get to that point, marketing becomes easy for us. We don't have to gas what we need to be saying. We don't have to gas what type of topics we need to be covering in order to connect with the people that we're looking to buy our products or services. Another way that market research assists you in your coaching business, it allows you to set up an effective client acquisition system. And this is important. You want to be able to bring some predictability into your coaching business, right? You want to know what steps you need to take in order to move somebody from just getting to know you to buying from you. And a lot of times we do things because we see other people doing it, or someone has made a suggestion that, okay, you need to be getting in people's DMs and starting conversations, but we really don't know how to move those conversations forward or further. By doing market research and getting an understanding of where your ideal clients are showing up and the things that they like to interact with is important, right? If you are showing up on Reels every single day of the week, but your ideal client is not on Instagram, you're wasting your time. And if you're providing freebies that don't actually solve the problems that your ideal clients are having, again, you're wasting your time. You want to create a system in your business that allows you to get in front of new people, to nurture those new people, and then guide them through a sales process which is effective. Then you need to know information, and that information comes from spending time doing market research. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is it helps you to determine where you need to be online. So this kind of draws from my last example of your client acquisition system. You can't be showing up everywhere. You want to be showing up in places where you can make the most impact, where your ideal client are spending time. For instance, if you are a coach who focuses on busy moms, right? And you're showing up every day online, the reality is your busy moms don't have time for that. You want to be positioning yourselves in front of them, right? So if you think of a busy mom, they're out there running errands, they are out doing the school run, they're always in the car, they're most likely listening to podcasts. So you will be more effective setting up, a process in your business where you are constantly on podcasts, getting in front of your busy moms, than spending hours and hours a day on LinkedIn and Instagram because they don't have time to be there. Getting on radio stations because they're in the car, right? They're running errands, they're doing all these things that will require the hands on the wheel and the ears open. So when you're doing your market research, those are the type of things that you need to be understanding about your ideal clients, so that you are showing up in spaces. Hi, Camila, how are you? Showing up in spaces where you are most effective. One of the things that I hear so often from my clients, the clients that I work with, is like they feel like their efforts are being wasted. They're showing up, they're there every day, and people are not interacting. Well, they're probably not interacting because that's not where they're spending all the time. So if you spend time really understanding that and 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 showing up in the places where the people who you are looking to serve are, this is how you can be more strategic about about your efforts in your coaching business. And lastly, and I think it kind of all wraps everything up together, market research facilitates strategic planning. Everything that you do in your business should be strategic. And one of the things that I have seen over the years is that a lot of people are just showing up, they're hanging the open sign on their door and hoping that people come to them. In order for you to make the money that you want in your business, in order for you to make the impact that you want in your business, in order for you to create the freedom that you want in your business, you have to be strategic. If you look at these big companies, right, like Coca-Cola, and I can't think of anything off the top, like even American Airlines or Delta or British, whatever, they have teams specific to strategy. They have teams specific to market research because they understand that that is their positioning power. That is how they make their money. They don't guess. They don't play the guessing game. Like before Coca-Cola releases a product, they've done probably a year's worth of research, right? I'm not saying it should take you a year to bring something to market. I'm not saying it should take all that time. But what I'm saying to you is that if you are strategic, like these big companies that are making billions, you have the potential to make more money in your business that you have ever imagined. It's not about guessing, it's about being strategic. And I have a challenge that is going to be running from the 16th to the 20th to teach you how to be strategic in your offer creation. I want you to get away from throwing spaghetti at the wall. I want you to get away from the guessing game. I want to teach you how to be strategic in your business, in your offer creation through market research. And I promise you that if you spend more time on the strategy and really understanding your data, that is where your profitability will come from. So I have put the link in the caption here. If you are interested in joining this challenge, joining me and 84 other amazing female coaches who are ready for sold out offers in 2023, make sure that you sign up today. I'm going to be I've made a promise to myself to be more consistent with these lives, and it's all going to be around market research and offer creation. If you are struggling with your market research, you don't know exactly what type of questions you need to be asking, what you should be looking at when you are doing so, I want you to reach out to me. I want you to connect with me. Let's start a conversation so I can get a better understanding of how I can show up in these lives and really support you. 2023 is about strategy. 2023 is about putting yourself in a position strategically to make money in your coaching business. And the best way for you to do that is really get a good understanding of how you can use market research in your business, how you should be using market research on a regular basis. Facebook use, I don't know who you are. You said I am in already, and I'm grateful for that. I cannot wait for this challenge. Is going to be packed full of jams. It's going to be full of shifts that you're going to need to make moving forward if you want to be bringing in that kind of money in your business, right? But in relation to these lives, it's really about, learning how to do this market research, learning how to be strategic with your offer creation. So if there's anything that you want me to cover, if you have any questions that you have around the process, be sure to either make a comment below and I'll reach out to you, or send me a message, right? Hi, Lise. Is it Lise? Hello. Thank you for joining. Hi, Rena. I am so excited that you will be joining us in the challenge. So I will be back soon with some more details around how market research can aid you with moving forward. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't signed up for this challenge, strategic offer creation, make sure you do. You don't want to be missing out on this. This is really going to help you understand what you need to know, not only about your ideal clients, but yourself, right? Because you play an important role in the offers that you create, so that you can make these sold out offers for 2023. Make sure you join us. Make sure you join us. It's been an amazing response to this challenge, and I don't want you to miss out. So let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was from this live. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.